Welcome guys to a brand new video on One Punch Man World. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is going over the best place you should be farming. So when you have all your stamina every single day, where should you be farming? Where should you be using your stamina in? This is important because every single day you are technically limited with the amount of stamina you can use, as you can see over here. Now, some people might not actually know about this, so this might be the first time you guys are seeing this, but essentially you are hard capped on the amount of XP you can gain from your commissions and joint up actions every single day. As you can see, I can't really do any more commissions right now because I'll basically lose out in XP. Now I recommend every single day as you're farming, we have enough stamina, stored stamina. You should hopefully be reaching max every single day so that you can level up as fast as possible. Now the main question is, what should you guys be farming? So depending on your situation, are you guys someone with a lot of SSR characters? Now I'm gonna say, if you're a free-to-play player, I'm gonna assume you have 2 SSR characters. There might be some other SSR, some free-to-play players with more than 2 SSR characters, but let's just start off with 2 SSR characters. Now, before I carry on with the video, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, stay tuned for more content on One Punch Man World. Make sure you guys like the video as well to show your support, and let's get 50 likes in today's video. We can do that. It's pretty easy to go ahead and do that. Show your support, and yeah. So if you have 2 SSR characters, my main thing will be you're trying to improve those 2 SSR characters, guys. So the main thing you guys need, well, as you're leveling up your character, so as you can see, my characters right now are in 7, so merit 7. Now if you're starting off the game, or you're still like 2 days in and you don't have your characters at merit 7, then you should be fine, because it kind of gets expensive when you start going above merit 7. Now I have a lot of SSR characters, but let's just assume you guys only have 2. So I would actually say is focus on those 2 SSR characters you have, even the free-to-play Genos. Now, if you guys have been playing for more than 7 days, then I'm guessing you guys have probably used your stamina a lot already. So this video might not be helpful for you guys. But if you've been playing for like 7 days, you probably have yourself the guaranteed SSR character. So you now have 3 SSR characters. Build whoever you want to build. But yeah, even if you have the free-to-play SSR Genos, he's actually pretty good. Now, since I have other characters, I might have to stop building him and just try and build other character. Especially when I get Metsu Knight instead. Metsu Knight, I believe, is the same element as him. So let me know down in the comment section if I am right. But yeah, keep building them up. Use your stamina to get to get these resources. Now you might sometimes, well, you can't see it right now because I've used it all. You get like a universal thing that you can convert it into a specific specific item for your character's merit. I would say be very picky on how you use it, or who you use it for. First of all, before you use that universal thing, you need to first go over to like your commissions and see if you have a ×5. Just to make it easier, if you have a ×5, it's pretty easy to farm it. Then you can farm for that specific item. So loot is where you farm those items in. You go over to here, as you can see, you can get the specific items. This is what you're aiming for. Now I have only ×2 right now, but if I had like some ×5 and I know it's going to be easy to farm this, then I'll just use it. But the main place you guys are going to be farming, if your guys are between like merit 7, loot and credit. That is the only 2 places you should be farming. Now, many people can say, wait, what about memory chips? You guys rank up so fast that memory chips become useless, technically. Like, I have not farmed the memory chips. Any of my characters with the memories they have, this is all I got for free. Like, I didn't farm it. This is stuff I got from, as you clear content, you also get memory chips. Let me show you. So, let's go over to here. So, I'm doing loot, right? So, go over to loot. You can see one here. So this gives you memory as well, and rank 7. So you don't actually need to farm it just yet. Now obviously the reason why you want to farm this is to get a specific memory chip. This one over here gives you one for zombie man and whatnot, but for now I think since I rank up relatively fast in terms of the merit 7 is going to be absolutely useless when I get to merit 8. Now merit 8, to get into merit 8 is extremely hard right now, I can't even lie. So I probably will need to, actually not really, I can promote this character, I just don't have enough stamina on tier 8. But yeah, what you need to be farming is essentially this item plus credits. When you start upgrading your characters, credit become obsolete. You basically use a lot of credits to level up your characters, to limit break your characters. It costs a lot. As you can see, this is it. It's an insane amount of credits you need. So farming credits and memories are the credits, sorry, and loots are the only two things I recommend farming. Memories can be farmed later on. Now, obviously, if I go over to my characters, all I give them for the memories, just I do equip all. Now, I do not recommend you guys doing this, but for me, it seems to work. All I need to do is press equip all, and my characters are strong enough, so I don't really need to worry about that. But obviously, if you're trying to get the specific one, so there is obviously specific one for specific characters. As you can see, there's one for Speed of Sound Sonic, there was one for Terrible Tornado. So in the future, you definitely want to farm this, but because you keep ranking up relatively fast, especially when you start the game, this is not that great to farm. It's just a waste of stamina and a waste of resources. So don't recommend doing that. Just your main priority is to get the level up and to get the merit up. That is your main priority. Now, I think when you start getting to merit 8, that is when you can technically start farming it. But at the same time, within 7 days, you're going to get to merit 10. And that's if you're actually actively playing the game over and over again. I think when you start getting to like merits 8, merits 9 and 10, that's when you can start farming it, in my opinion. So I don't know if for me, it's worked fine. But let me know, guys, down in the comment section as well, if you guys think it's worth farming. But honestly, I don't think it's worth farming memory chips. I've been able to clear content without a good memory chip just yet. Now, obviously, memory chip will increase your damage overall. But if you're building other characters, you have 4 characters. Hopefully, by the time you reach, by the time it's like 8 days, you'll have 4 SSRs. Hopefully, because you get your Genos, you get the free one on day 7. You get lucky with your 60 pulls. That's a free character, and then hopefully you get, so most free-to-play players should be able to get free SSRs character by day 7. If you actually are playing the game properly, and then hopefully if you get lucky, you get one more of a SSR character. So you're building 4 SSR characters. Now at the start, what I was doing was I only built 2 SSR characters. When I was having like SR units, I did not build them at all. I never built my SR units. They were in my team. So what I did was they were in my team like this. But what I did to make them powerful a little bit was to give them impression arms. As you can see, this is the power right now. Not impression arms, sorry. Was to give them memory. So the power is 1771 right now. All I did was just do equip all. And that's all I did. Literally. So if you guys have SR units you don't want to build because you know you're going to get SSR characters pretty soon, but you want to fill your team, but you don't want to make them be a burden, you can do this. Now they are going to die. You're not going to be getting 3 stars every single content that says all allies might have full HP or something like that, or 40% HP. So what you could do is like, okay, I don't need those characters, so I could just run with 2 SSR to beat that content. If I go over to my, let me show you what I mean. So I'll go over to my joint operation right now. Now, because I only spent yesterday to do the summons, if you see all the way back, most of them were not, yeah, as you can see, the reason why they clear all of this 3-star was simply because I basically all allies above 40. That's because I was using SR characters and they were not leveled up. I didn't care too much. Yes, I did lose out on how many summons? 10 world silver. It's not really a lot, so I can go back and do this. Now that I have my SSR characters, I can go back and, you know, clear all of this stuff. But it wasn't really my main priority. Now if you go over to story, where's my story? Where is it? Story is there. If I go over to story, I had similar, actually no, not really. Story, they give you the characters to use, right? It had nothing to do with you. Yeah, that's fine actually, yeah. So don't worry about not farming the memories just yet. The best place to farm right now is loots and credits, especially credits. Credits become extremely rare to have, and also just keep clearing this stuff as well. So yeah, that is it regarding where to be using your stamina. This is the best place to be using it, to your loots and your credit. Now also don't forget to go over to here. You might see someone give you a really good one you want to go and do and fight, so also worth doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now if I go over to how much stamina I have now, I've used a lot, honestly, and that's because I have a lot of characters. If I go over to here, look at my stamina, even the ones that I have in my box, only like 400. I started off with like 2,000. Now I only have 317. So yeah, I have used a lot of my stamina. Be very like picky. If you're gonna work on characters, do not work on too many characters, guys, especially if you guys are free to play. Don't work on too many characters. Now I have a lot of SSR characters that I wanted to showcase and make videos on. That's why I built them. Not worth doing, guys, if you are free to play. Now if you guys are free to play but you got lucky with like 5 SSR, pick only 4 to build, just for now. Later on, as you get more resources and you fully built those characters up, you can then start putting resources into them. Just don't do what I just did with all the characters I have over here. So I'm still going to be building Terrible Tornado because she's really good. I also want to build SSR him, Speed of Sound Sonic. I'm going to be getting Meta Knight in the future, and I want to build him as well because he's a ranged character. His damage is insane. So it is what it is. So you're going to be using your stamina to obviously level up as well, but just be careful you don't go past this limit because any other XP you get will not be given to you. So yeah, that's the best way to use your stamina, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure we reach that 50 like goal. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.